How much time, money, and energy do we waste solving the wrong problems? And what if you could get those resources back? My name is Lowell and I am a collaboration coach. I help teams get great at strategizing, innovating, and solving the right problems. We solve the wrong problems because we don't give the problem enough thought. Our brains are hardwired to problem solve. And so what we do is we jump into solution mode quickly. Most likely, when you jump into the first solution that comes to mind, it's ill-considered. The results tend to not go well. And one of two things happens when we choose the wrong problem to solve. The first one is that the project kicks off. And along the way, we see the goal in mind, where we want to get to, what the solution is we're trying to build. And as we navigate along that route, we are using our resources, we're using our money, we're using our energy, we are using our time to get there. And all of this is depleting as we are getting to the result that we said we wanted. And when we get there and launch the product, launch the service, or, we just get to where we want to get to, we realize it didn't work out and it turns out to be a failure. This can result in embarrassment, discord among the teams, and general chaos, as well as losing all those resources as we were going through the roadmap. The second thing that can happen is we have a strong kickoff and the team knows where they want to go. As we are progressing through the project and we are still using those resources, or time, or energy, our money, we get to a point in the project where realizing that, hey, this doesn't feel right. And one by one, people start dropping off in terms of their commitment, their motivation, and the project fizzles out and we do not get to the end result. It's a failure. In both cases, they're failures, and rarely do we solve the wrong problem and have a great result. And when a project fails, it's the project implementers that take most of the blame when things go sour. The whole organization knows this. Your team knows this. Your people know this. So good luck getting your best people to work on future initiatives if this tends to be the case. So solving the wrong problem, how do we get around this? And how do we stop the urge of jumping into solution mode immediately? A problem is like a mosquito bite. You should not scratch it. Instead, put some ice on it to cool it down. So what is the ice to our problems? How do we cool that heat of wanting to jump into solution mode immediately? Well, the answer to this is problem framing. This is where we look at the problem from several angles. By doing this, we overcome biases. We can view the problem from different perspectives, and this includes the customer perspective. We can reimagine a solution that we had already considered, and we can uncover new opportunities. Problem framing can take as little as 5 minutes. It can be as ad hoc as being on a phone call with someone, a problem arises and you can you can reframe it right then and there. Or it can be a more detailed process where it takes a longer amount of time and more people. All of that depends on the problem that you're trying to solve, that particular situation and the context surrounding it. So how do we reframe a problem? There are lots of ways to do problem reframing, and in the coming weeks, we are going to explore all of those. But for now, let's do a recap of what we went through. We discussed the importance of framing a problem so that we're solving the right problem. We don't want to expel energy, time, money, and other resources going down the wrong path. We now know that how to do this is to ensure that instead of jumping into solution mode immediately, we consider the problem holistically. And we can do that through problem framing. Now you might be asking what problem framing is and how do we do that, and we are going to cover that in future videos. But for now, if you want to learn more about problem framing and how to do it, stay tuned. As usual, please like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel And click the little bell if you want to receive notifications every time we upload a video. As you know, we upload videos weekly, so we're looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.